Alright, what's up everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Strength Classroom. Today I'm going to talk about decompression and its role it plays in just keeping us healthy and feeling better, okay? So much of what we do in the weight room causes compression. That you keep compressing, it's kind of going to make you feel like crap after a while. So how do we offset this? With decompression. Now, how do we decompress ourselves? I'm not talking about the just crash on the couch, decompress. I'm talking about literally decompressing your spine and areas of that nature. So, I know two really good methods that cause decompression and just allow your joints to feel better in general, okay? The first is to use something called gravity boots. Now, you're probably thinking, what the heck are gravity boots? Gravity boots are these things I bought from Amazon that they hook around your ankles and they lock and they have these hooks. Now they act as portable inversion tables and these are great. These only cost $32 on Amazon. Now the worst part about these things is having to get into position. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I did them I was actually terrified. Not because it was scary hanging upside down, I was not sure if I'd be able to get back up onto the bar because there is an art and a form to getting back up to the bar. So in order to get up there, we have to start with that as opposed to getting off. So hold on to the pull-up bar, make sure it's very sturdy. Don't use one of those doorway pull-up bars because I don't know if I'd trust those. So you start in a pull-up position. You kick your legs up as far as you can while leaning back and hook the hooks, quote unquote, onto the pull-up bar. Now don't just instantly let go. Make sure you are fastened, put a bit of weight onto the bar, and then slowly come down. Now as you are hanging upside down, you can do some twists and turns and bend to the side just so you are getting pulled in all different directions. Now, why I like this is because you are being pulled from your ankles, it's pulling your hips and decompressing your spine. When you feel up, you literally feel weightless. You just feel like you've been stretched out and you just feel fabulous. I cannot describe this feeling to you. You have to see it for yourself. Let's talk about how we get up. If you were doing this for the first time, I would hang like a band on the pull-up bar. So if you do not have the form right to get back up, you can just pull yourself up with the band, which is actually what I did the very first time, just as a fail-safe. Now there is an art, like I said, to getting back onto the pull-up bar. So what you want to do, it's not as simple as, oh, I'm just going to do a sit-up to get back up to the bar. Maybe if you're really strong, you can do that, but on your first time, you want to have a plan in mind with how you're going to get back onto the bar. So you simply bend your knees towards your chest as you are sitting up, and then I find it's easy if you just reach with one hand in between your legs and then use that leverage to pull up and get your other hand while unhooking your legs. Honestly, I would just ignore my words and just keep your eyes on the video when I'm doing this because it's very hard to explain in words. It's very simple once you get the hang of it. Once I learned how to get up, I could do it no problem. I could probably even do it with my eyes closed, as corny as that sounds. You can hold some additional weight. That's what someone suggested to me. But to be honest, you don't need additional weight. And I tried it one time, I picked it up. And as soon as I picked up the weight, I just started swinging like a pendulum, which I was pretty scared, I'm not gonna lie, because I thought, what if I eventually unhook or just for some reason the boots malfunction and they're not meant to do this? And I don't feel like I was getting any additional decompression benefits because I weigh about 200 pounds. So that pulling down is going to be enough to decompress your spine. You don't need extra weight for that. Now, the second method for decompression would be, I just call them pull-up hangs. You hang from the bar on the pull-up bar and just let your shoulders sink and rise, get a good stretch in the lats, a good stretch in the shoulders, and although it doesn't feel like it, you are getting a good decompression in your spine because your lower body is acting like an anchor, okay? Now, if you don't feel like you're getting enough decompression, you can hang some weight with a pull-up belt. Now, you might be thinking that the limiting factor here is your grip, which it eventually will be. I aim to hold for about 1 minute on the bar, and after 1 minute, my grip just starts to go. So if you find your grip is really limiting you, then strap up or put some chalk on and put some weight on, and you'll really feel some decompression. What I like to feel is when you're using the weight belt, it's actually pulling you from your hips. So it's actually the opposite of the gravity boots, and you are also getting some good shoulder and lat stretch in there as well. So this one probably has greater training economy, but the gravity boots decompress your spine better, I would say. But the best way to program these is honestly to do both. It doesn't take much to recover from. In fact, there's nothing to recover from, and you just feel great. I'm just smiling thinking about it. You honestly just feel great. It's like you literally got a massage in some way, shape, or form. That's like the type of elation and just weightlessness that you feel. My suggestion would be to do each of these about 2 to 3 times a week. Honestly, if you have the time and somewhere at home, you could do these every day if you want. I suggest at the end of your lower body workouts to do the gravity boot hangs, and at the end of your upper body workouts to do the shoulder hangs or pull-up hangs, whatever you want to call them. And that's a great way to program them. So if you're working out 4 times a week, you'd end up doing these twice a week. You could do them every day before you go to bed, first thing in the morning. You figure out how to do it. There's many different ways to program these. In conclusion, figure out a way to program these. Do them 2 to 3 times a week each, or every day. Like I said in the beginning of the video, so much that you do with weight training has to do with compressive forces that you do need to find some way to counteract that with some decompression. So, if you like this video, please click that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go follow me on Instagram at @thestrengthclassroom_. Share the videos with your friends if you think they'll like them as well. And as always, class is dismissed.